This strange 4,500-year-old piece of rock, known as Core 7, is ancient Egyptian. It was found near the Great Pyramids at the end of the 19th century by this man, the British archaeologist Flinders Petrie. It's kept here in London in the Petrie Museum. It's an exact cylinder and has strange lines scored into it, which are perfectly spaced. In fact, it's one continuous line, like the grooves of a record. What is it? It's the core that would be thrown away when a hole is drilled. In this case, the hole of a door pivot. But this rock is granite. How could the ancient Egyptians drill into solid granite?
The strongest metal tools the Egyptians had were copper, and copper is quite soft, so it's mind-boggling to think that that is what they used to penetrate granite. The only material really strong enough to penetrate granite, well, that's diamond. And if the ancient Egyptians had diamond cutting technology, well, then history would have to be rewritten.
The shape of the groove is further evidence of impossibly advanced technology.
It's the grooves in Petrie's Core 7 that are the real mystery. As far as we know, the ancient Egyptians only had bow drills, which moved back and forth.
This is a reconstruction of an ancient Egyptian bow drill. It makes a very distinctive back and forth line as it drills. One continuous line, such as that of Core 7, is the mark of a modern power drill.
This core seems to have been drilled out of solid granite using a rapidly rotating drill.
Can this possibly be true? A modern diamond-tipped machine like this, powered by electricity, makes a core just like the ancient Egyptian one. This machine turns at 1,600 revolutions per minute. How on earth could the Egyptians drill like this? Nobody knows. It's clearly impossible. And yet, they did it. The evidence is carved in stone. But even this isn't the end of our mystery. From looking at the space between each revolution, it's possible to work out the force of the drill. The wider the space between the groove, the greater the force.
Amazingly, research shows that the core was made by a drilling process with greater strength than a modern power drill. What does this tell us? There are no tools of that caliber that we know of. Is this evidence for an even far greater civilization that had those tools that we have no historical record of?
It remains an unexplained mystery, and it's one of the greatest.